Hi, welcome to Problem Solving Professional. In this video, I will be talking about an operational excellence model, specifically the operational excellence model of Sistemas Avanzados para la Calidad, or SAC. This model proposed that in order to become a world-class company, it is necessary to achieve the excellence in 4 dimensions: technical dimension, management dimension, the structural dimension, and social dimension. For the technical dimension, it is related to the excellence in processes, products, and technologies. For management dimension, it is related to excellence in strategy, administration of resources, and leadership. For the structural dimension, it is related to the organizational structure, the org chart. Also, it is related to excellence or excellent organizational development system. And also, it is related to excellence in working systems, specifically operative systems. And finally, the social dimension, it is related to excellence in people. And that means to align the values of the people to the values of the organization. Also to identify the talents of the people and align those talents to the requirements of the job. And of course, a good training, a good competencies development program. Well, let's start.
At the end of a Lean Six Sigma class I was teaching for a major automotive group in Toronto, Canada, one of the attendees, whom I will call Griasi, came up to me with a thick book, and we had this dialogue. Griasi, I would like to study a postgraduate degree. Which of the postgraduate courses offered by the University of Toronto do you recommend I enroll in? Manuel, that depends on your wishes and goals. Griasi, what if I like processes and technology? Manuel, then we can look at the options for postgraduate studies in engineering. Griasi, but I would like to become a manager, then a director, a vice president, and maybe a CEO. Manuel, in that case, doing a Master of Business Administration would be a good idea. Griasi, I would also like to change the architecture of the systems and work structures. Manuel, then I recommend you study a specialty in organizational development. Griasi, although what fascinates me is the culture and the behavior of the people. Manuel, if so, then I recommend that you become an industrial psychologist. The Sistemas Avanzados para la Calidad Operational Excellence Model considers 4 dimensions represented by each of the spheres of the logo, and to improve each dimension, it is recommended to implement different initiatives. The 4 dimensions that are part of the SAC's Operational Excellence Model are as follows. 1. Excellence in product quality, process efficiency, and technology robustness. 2. Excellence in business strategy, management efficiency, and leadership at all levels. 3. Efficient organizational structure, work mechanisms that promote high empowerment, and meritocratic recognition systems. 4. Having the right people, values and talents, competent, trained and motivated, and in the right place, competencies aligned to the requirements of the job. To make it simple, I'll be talking about 1. The processes dimension. 2. The leadership dimension. 3. The work structures dimension. 4. The people's dimension. Some of the initiatives that can be necessary to obtain operations of excellence are strategic planning, balanced scorecard deployment, market positioning strategy, quality management system, Six Sigma, lean manufacturing, robust design, project management system, leadership development skills, high performance teams, organizational development systems, change management process, characterization of values and talents of employees, alignment of competencies to job profile, changing harmful behaviors. Companies usually contact me to help them implement some specific initiatives pre-selected by themselves because they already know, or they think they know, that this is what they need to achieve their business objectives. If the initiative they want to implement is not the most appropriate to achieve their goals, I usually give them my recommendation, but they rarely change their minds. So I try to adjust the selected initiative a bit to get as much as possible the expected results. On the few occasions when I am asked, "What initiative do you recommend me to implement?" the answer is always, "What do you want to improve?" The latter will be the equivalent of asking, if I have a carpenter's toolbox, a plumber's toolbox, a surgeon's toolbox, and a mason's toolbox, which is the best toolbox? 1. The processes dimension. If you want to improve product quality and/or process productivity, then it is recommended to implement initiatives related to problem solving and continuous improvement. For example, if there are many quality problems, scrap, customer complaints, rework, quality walls, or the variable cost is wanted to be reduced, cost of materials, energy, transportation, etc. per unit produced, then I recommend Six Sigma. In the case where there's a low on-time delivery index, high inventory levels, and slow processes, or the labor cost is wanted to be reduced by making processes leaner so they can be operated with fewer people, then I recommend implementing lean manufacturing, lean office, lean enterprise, etc. 2. The leadership's dimension. Considering that people do not leave companies, but they leave their immediate supervisors, according to Gallup, then when there's high turnover and/or absenteeism, I recommend improving leadership skills, and in particular the ones of supervisors of operators. The SACS Leadership Skills Development Program for supervisors is called Maturing, and the one for directors is called DILAR. In both cases, the competencies that, according to Jim Collins, Level 5 leaders have are developed. 3. The work structures dimension. When people do not have a high sense of ownership and do not work as a team to achieve common goals, then it is recommended to implement work systems that promote individual accountability and teamwork. For example, when I see that the employees are neglected in achieving the goals established for their areas, then I recommend implementing and operating systems for work management, which I call COMS, Knowledge and Organization Management System. If the objective is to increase the OEE index, where the greatest opportunities are in speed losses, changeover times, and operational stoppages, then I recommend implementing high-performance teams. 4. The people's dimension. When it is evident that there is a bad work environment among the collaborators and/or they are not happy in their job, surely people are not sharing the same values, not having the right people, and/or their skills and preferences are not aligned with the work requirements. People are not in the right place. If people do not have shared values, then there will be conflicts among them. Therefore, it is recommended to define the organization's values and mapping people to identify how shared these values are. When the talents, including knowledge and the skills of the people, match to the requirements of the job, the performance will be outstanding and the people will feel accomplished. To achieve this, the matching process initiative is recommended. In summary, to achieve operational excellence, several initiatives are required, so it is recommended periodically to prioritize the needs of the organization and, based on this, decide which initiative should be implemented or strengthened. Wrapping the lesson. English.
When I have a hammer in my hand, anything looks like a nail to me. That always happens in every land. Everyone behaves as a trainee. What initiative should implement? Use diagnosis as instrument. Opportunities prioritize, and then decide where to put your eyes. If quality problems is what you have, the variable cost you want to have, look for Six Sigma as a solution, and every belt would make contributions. On-time delivery is not so well, and the high labor cost makes you yell. Lean manufacturing I recommend, you'll speed your process for sure, my friend. Turnover and absenteeism high, check for supervisors, they are why. Leadership skills should be developed, people applications won't be developed. If OEE you want to increase, and more production you want to release, high performance teams you should go for, and you'll see motion on the work floor. If work relationships are really bad, and some people's culture very sad, then you must map values of the people and get rid of the ones that widow. You want to have self-realized people who are outstanding and never feeble, align their job to their key talents. Doing the matching, you'll get the balance.
Well, that's it for this video. In this video, I have said that in order to achieve the excellence, several initiatives can be necessary. To achieve the excellence in products, processes, or technologies, for instance, some of the initiatives that we can use are a good quality system, Six Sigma, lean manufacturing, design for Six Sigma, for instance. In order to achieve the excellence in the management dimension, we can need the initiatives such as the strategic planning, the deployment of the balanced scorecard, or for instance a good leadership skills development program. I call it maturing. For instance, to achieve the excellence in the structural dimension, it can be necessary initiatives such as knowledge and organization management system, or for instance high performance teams. And in order to achieve the excellence in the social dimension, we may need initiatives such as mapping the talents of the people and the values of the people and matching those talents, those competencies to the requirements of the job. Well, the big problem is that most of the organizations, when implementing any initiative, can be 5S or whatever initiatives, most of them do fail. How to prevent those initiatives to fail during the implementation? Well, that's what I will be talking about in the next video. So see you next time. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Hasta la próxima.
Rapeando la lección. Español.
Cuando tengo un martillo en mi mano, a todo lo veo con cara de clavo. Como esto pasa a cualquier humano, una herramienta a ti te hace esclavo. ¿Qué iniciativa hay que implementar? Un buen diagnóstico hay que realizar. Priorizar lo que hay que mejorar. Decide en qué te tienes que enfocar. Si calidad del producto es el tema y los costes variables un problema, entonces Six Sigma es la solución y los Bells hagan proyectos con devoción. Si las entregas oportunas son el dolor y costos de manos de obra son el terror, Lean Manufacturing es mi recomendación para acelerar procesos como avión. Si la rotación y ausentismo son altas, el supervisor es quien tiene las faltas, su liderazgo habrá que desarrollar y entonces la gente se podrá calmar. Si el OEE quieres incrementar y la producción entonces aumentar, ve por equipos de alto desempeño y la gente trabajará con empeño. Si el ambiente laboral es un desastre, la cultura de algunos es un gran lastre, habrá que mapear los valores de la gente y prescindir quienes hagan mal ambiente. Quieres tener personas autorrealizadas que sean sobresalientes y dedicadas, alinea sus talentos a su trabajo y entonces el matching será el atajo.